Okay, we're live. Hey, what's going on? This is Appliance Boot Camp. Old fashioned ice cream and Facebook, family, and friends. Mike Sneed coming to you. Want to thank everybody for watching and everybody for joining us tonight. Um, Let me see what we got going on here. We good. I ain't putting nothing up there. If you want to if you want to buy the course, I start an appliance repair business, ice cream parlor, kettle corn. The actual link is going to be in the description. You can click on there or go to appliancebootcamp.com. I'm pretty much done begging people to actually buy it. If you want to buy it, you can. If not, don't buy it. So this is going to kind of go into what we got going to the conversation tonight. Like I said, these shows I'm going to be doing. They're going to be quick. Tonight's going to be a quick one because I got stuff to do. Tomorrow we have to actually do a high school sporting event. Not high school, elementary school sporting event. The teachers play the elementary kids in basketball. So we're actually my ice cream parlor is actually responsible for the concession. So we bring our Joko ice, we bring our kettle corn, we bring drinks, and we run the concession, and we give a donation back to the school. So I gotta do that tomorrow. I gotta make sure we got everything ready to go. All the freezers are ready. So I'm gonna go do that, make my money. So I'm not gonna be here like I've done in the past, begging people to get a course. But we are going to talk about the course creation game a little bit tonight. The ice cream parlor, if you've been following, we're getting ready to put the flooring in, and we're putting the actual what we call FRP on the walls. Unfortunately, we got a cold. It's a bit of a cold snap that came through this weekend. It was raining and cold. Today it was cold. The glue only works once there's a certain temperature. So it was a little too cold to put the glue on the walls. So we're actually waiting. It's going to heat up a little bit tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow they can get the glue on the walls and also to glue the floor down. So we're actually doing that. You'll see me going out, still doing videos, showing you things that's going on out there at the shipping container. Um, it's a good thing. And that kind of goes back into what we're going to be talking about tonight. The conversation tonight is, should appliance repair require a license? I'm seeing a lot of people now uh, are talking about the actual appliance repair business. A lot of people are saying it's oversaturated now. There's too many people in the appliance repair business. Um, we need to require a license. Uh, and I find it kind of funny because what happened everywhere else, people are begging people to go and come into the skilled trades. They're telling you, we don't have enough people in the skilled trades. Skilled trades is the place you need to go. You need to go to make your money. We need more people. The baby boomers that are in the skilled trades, they're actually leaving, and it's going to open up this huge gap. It's already a huge gap. We need more people. But with us now in the appliance repair, everybody's saying it's too many people. They We don't need anymore. They're saying that the people coming in don't know what they're doing. They go take these courses, and the course creators tell them they're gonna make $100,000, and they don't want to work for nobody, and they're coming out here and they messing people's stuff up. They got to go behind these people, and these people don't know what they're doing, and it's giving the industry a bad name. I've been in the industry, including the time that I had at Sears. Over 20 years of actually working for myself, running my own appliance repair business. If you count the time that I spent as a technician working for somebody, I got over 30 years, getting close to 40 years. Uh, Not 30, I got 30. I got over 30 years. I started when I was like 21, 20. I started and I was like 20, doing appliance repair. Um, and I can tell you, uh, they've been messing the people appliances up forever. Sears and Roebuck been messing people appliances up forever. and it just didn't get started with that. Sears and Roebuck, they still mess some people appliances up because it's just the nature of the game of this uh, of the appliances. I'm not saying that's the nature of the game because some of the appliances you can't fix them. You can't troubleshoot them correctly because you go to troubleshoot them. They say, hey, if you got this is what the manufacturer tells you. If you got this problem, replace the user interface board. If that don't work, change the motor control board. If that don't work, change the. They don't have a way of telling you. They don't give you a way to distinguish which board is actually causing the problem. You got three boards that's actually talking to each other, and they got a communication error. There's no way for you to tell. So you have to tell the customer, hey, I've what you call you got this is the problem that it could be, but I'm not for sure because I have no way to tell. But if this doesn't fix, then I have to fix the next. I have to get the next problem. I have to fix the next board. So what happened? You might be the person coming up on the second board. The first person put the first board in, it didn't work. The customer mad because it didn't work, and he tell the customer, "I gotta get the other board." Oh, you don't know what you're doing. Blah 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 blah. Get out of here. I don't spend $300. I ain't got it fixed. They call you up and you say, well, what did they do? Well, they put the new board in. You know what board it was? Yeah, this one. You sure? Okay, well, I try the next board. You fix it and you think you're smart. And uh and it's not that you're that smart. You just came on the second end of it. So the person who's out there probably hasn't got to the point where they feel comfortable telling people. There's no way I can tell you what two boards it is. Some companies just don't feel comfortable doing that. Hey, I don't have a way to tell you. Either be this one or that one. Take your choice. Or a lot of times when people are coming in and they just starting their business, they think it's their job to make sure that the customer can afford the repair instead of quoting them the proper price to fix it. So they're feeling bad for the customer, and they say, "I'm gonna make sure this customer can get the repair." So I'm gonna tell them, "I think it's this board." They don't really know. Nobody really knows doing a communication error, and so they what's it called? They give a quote of this board and don't fix it, and then they gotta go back and tell the customer it wasn't, and the customer's mad, and you show up and you think you you the best technician it is, and we know you're not. We know this industry. Oh man, I got these uh cattle flies flying around in here. I had the door open. I'm here washing out these freezers. But we know people know that the industry wasn't filled with a bunch of brain surgeons. Because here it is, you got people who've been in the industry less than 4 years. You got people been doing this stuff for 30 years, and they hear from the customers all the time that you all say, I don't work on Samsung, I don't work on LG, I don't work on the new stuff, and you've been here 30 years. So it ain't like the industry was full of these brain surgeons and stuff that was in here prior to all the new people coming in. We know we in the same classes that you all are in. We know that you all couldn't read schematics, and these guys are learning how to read schematics. We know that, like I say, we know that we taking the same. This is the thing that gets me a lot of times with the people who keep pushing. Oh, we need to have license, or you need to go work for somebody. The person who's telling you you need to go, a lot of times the same people who are telling you, oh, we need to go work for somebody before you actually start your own business. We're sitting in the same classes with those same business owners, and they're trying to learn the same thing we're trying to learn, but they're saying we need to work for them. Why we need to do that? That stuff is over with the new economy. The way the new economy is set up now, you don't have to have nobody to be in between you and the customer. You don't need nobody. Uh, uh, you don't need nobody to uh uh to to be your uh to 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 be your boss. You can be your own boss. No, somebody's, oh, I'm gonna be your boss. What's gonna be the benefit of you being my boss? When you trying to learn the same thing I'm trying to learn. You no, I'm what you call, you're gonna be my boss. we've no we Lord have mercy. I have to be careful. You're gonna be my boss. If you being my boss, uh, you don't. I'm still gonna have to learn this stuff on my own. Um, you I you're gonna still send me out to the third party warranty company starting off. To get trained. You ain't gonna send me out to your COD customers and your and those customers. You're gonna train me either on warranty, manufacturer's warranty, or third party warranty company calls, and you want to pay me $20 an hour. Why you want to? Why should I take the $20 an hour when I can go out here and they're gonna pay me $85 an hour? What sense does that make? You think that's a good deal for me to do that? When I can go ahead and get 85 and you still trying to learn the industry and the business yourself. And why can't I just go and learn with you? It's enough work out here for everybody. There's enough work out here for everybody. Like I say, it's so much work out here that you whatchamacall. Uh you all of us could be in the same city and we'll never see each other doing appliance repair. You know, I had a customer call me last week, and we were booked out a week, and I said, hey, my nephew he can come out there, but he's booked out a week. And you know what they done? They reached out to one of the young men who had taken the course. The young man went out there and fixed his washing machine. The guy called me. The guy, I guess he was a little hesitant to tell me that he had reached out to this guy and he had fixed it. I was glad because his son came to the store and told me, he said, "Hey, one of your students came and fixed my father's washing machine." I was happy. That's what because there's enough work out here for everybody. And that young man he went out there and fixed it. He said, "Yeah, it's working fine." And I'm so glad of that. And that's the way it's supposed to be. It shouldn't be where we're trying to hold people back and don't want to see them excel. And I think what it is, to be honest with you, I don't think it's the fact that uh that they feel there's too many people coming in there into the appliance repair business. I don't think that because if you had went to the if you had been going to Ashley's 15 years ago, or I tell you what, show up to PSA. If you showed up to especially PSA, they had man they were 15 years ago. Now let's didn't change. They were senior citizens there. You went there. There weren't no young people there. I remember when Adam from Fred's Appliance, Adam showed up. And Adam was everybody was just raving because Adam was the next generation, and we thought that it was it. No, everybody was pushing all that stuff in on Adam. Adam is going to be the person who's going to take this appliance repair to the next level. He did. Adam did. He brought in a lot of stuff that we're using currently now. The paper going paperless and all that. Adam from Fred's Appliance, he was the guy who introduced that to everybody. The all the technology, Adam pretty much introduced us to that when he came into the appliance repair field, and everybody that was so happy to see that young guy coming in. But now we have a whole nother set of young guys that's coming in, young females. We got females that's coming in into the appliance repair business, owning their businesses and stuff, and we're not giving them the same amount of love as we gave everybody else. I'm saying stop encouraging, stop trying to close the gate on these young men and these young women coming in here into this industry. We made our run. I'm getting out the way because I made my run in the appliance repair field. It's time for me to step out the way and uh uh let these next generation come. But for some reason, we don't want to see them come, and everybody's complaining right now. If you go to if I was to I'm gonna go to my next electrical education class. I'm gonna take a picture. They're doing everything. Got them. They're doing everything trying to get the young people in. They're doing everything to try to get young people into plumbing and get women involved. And we're doing all of that. We're doing all of that. If we was any other industry, we would be we would be record breaking for what we've done. The amount of people we've brought into the industry, the amount of women, the amount of minorities, it'll be record breaking. But yet, and the amount of entrepreneurs we have created. Now, and the thing about it, a lot of times, those same people that came, and it's pretty much, it's pretty much. I'll be honest, it's pretty much applies boot camp that I think that they're saying that they're telling people they can make $100,000 and sending people out in 3 days and stuff. But we've done it. We don't prove that you can do it. So I've proven that I can do it, and the alumni from here have gone out and they shown you that they are some of the best right now in the industry. They have shown you that they are some of the, you can't deny it, regardless of what they came through Appliance Boot Camp. And I think what the problem is the fact that is African Americans that showing up. That I don't like to say it, but I think that's the whole problem. Because you can identify those people showing up. You know that because, like I said, for forever it wasn't no African Americans in appliance repair. I was it was what you call. You'd be easier to go. You could have found a Sasquatch or Bigfoot before you could find a African American woman running an appliance repair business. It wasn't going to happen. An African American man, there's very few of us that was there. But I think that's what the problem is. But we're here. We're here to do the same thing that you want to do for your family. No, we shouldn't have to come here and say this. We're here doing want to have the same opportunities that you and your family have, that you all have. We're coming here. We're sharing all our knowledge. We're not holding anything back. We're giving you everything. But the constantly you keep saying we gotta go. They telling people you can make this. I ain't telling them. I'm showing them that they can make this amount of money, and they know they can make this amount of money doing the appliance repair. And they're not out here running no bad business and stuff like that. They're not. We have you haven't seen none of our alumni locked up in jail because of appliance repair and stuff. You haven't seen any of that. No, we're trying to run legitimate businesses and we're trying to learn business. We're searching after knowledge. We're going to look at the people who's showing up at the conferences at your training and stuff. It's us. We searching trying to be better business owners, to be better technicians. And the people we don't the people who complaining saying, oh, ain't nobody learning and they just going out here, they're a hack job. We don't see y'all most of the time. Those people, we don't see y'all at the conferences. We don't see y'all at these trainings. We not only that, we come and we purchase y'all stuff, even if we don't need to purchase it. We purchase y'all stuff because we want to be amongst everybody and share the wealth and stuff with everybody. But nobody wants to do it with us. I told people out there in Rocky Mount right now, where I'm going to, it's sad. They have left those people out there to die. They have. The society don't. America do not care about those people out there in Rocky Mount. Here it is. It's 2024, and if I go out there, it's guys sitting. I ain't seen nobody on a. I ain't seen nobody posted on a corner selling crack since the 80s. You got people sitting on the corner uh, on corners selling crack like it's the 80s. You got crackheads walking around there. Women's legs ain't big as my arms. It's sickening that they have just left these people out here to die and don't care. And for some reason, y'all don't want to see us to do anything. And we're not coming here trying to be trying we're coming here just saying, hey, we pulling ourselves up from our bootstraps. No, we're coming here, we're learning a trade, we're self-educating ourselves, we're going out offering services and stuff that people need, we're getting involved in the community, we're doing all of this stuff. We're teaching the trade. We look at how many people we have put out there. Look at how much money we have spent with everybody. Look at it. How much money we have spent with everybody. But on the same note, everybody comes right back and wanna kill what we putting together. No, I don't. No, to me, to me it doesn't matter to me anymore because I what you call I'm okay. But no, the people that's out there, those people who got their businesses going, embrace them, treat them right, because they're what you call. No, they're the ones that's going to take it to the next level. And we know this stuff. It don't. It ain't rocket science to fix no appliance repair. It's not no rocket science. Y'all have tried to make it seem like that, but it's not. They put five or six parts in every appliance. So and so why what's the mad about? I think mad about, like I say, I think the main reason is mad because there's a influx of African Americans coming in. I think the second reason they're mad because you have to step your game up. I talk to people. Why you? There's plenty of work out there where I didn't have to advertise before. Well, you weren't running your business before. I'm sorry. You gotta step your game up now. It's gonna make it better. I talk to people out here, and in Selma. No, out here in Selma, I have people who say, no, Selma right now. If you hadn't already, we made the final four. So I'm gonna be doing a video. We in the final four for the strongest towns in across America, even Canada. They got some, some, but we in the final four. They put four cities left, and we in it. And Selma, we're doing great things. We're doing great things, and the town is growing. But what has happened, the people, some businesses and some people who was here prior to the explosion that we're having now, they have no problem adjusting. I don't know, for one, the rents don't went up. So if you was here and you didn't buy a building back in when you should have bought one when they were giving them away, what's happening now? Everybody wants to get down here. The rent has gone up. So everybody said now you can't come down here pay no $400 rent. You can't pay no $500 rent. The rent then went up. So what happened? A lot of people that treated because the rent was so cheap, they didn't treat their business like business. They just show up any time of the day. Don't even put hours on their actual doors. Just show up, and if I'm here, you can buy some. If I ain't here, you ain't gonna buy none. You didn't know what they were selling and stuff. They just show up, and the customers don't know you there or not, or know if the building's open. But now we're doing business down here. And so now the people that you got, if you downtown, you gotta have to, now the rent that went up, you gotta run it like a business. So now you got, well, I can't run my business like this because I work a full-time job. We need to put somebody in there to run it. I don't trust nobody to run it while I'm gone. I ain't got no money to pay. Well, you ain't gonna be able to stay down here because being able to treat it like it's oh, it's cheaper for me to go rent something in Selma because I don't want to pay. It's cheaper to rent. It used to be cheaper and more. It was a better deal to rent something in Selma than to go get a storage unit. So you rent something in Selma and treat it like a storage unit, and you just come out and open the doors there so often and sell stuff, and you make a little enough, $300 or $400 a month to pay your rent. You can't do that now. And so now people don't like that. People don't like the fact that, hey, now it started off, if your business, if you just done the bare minimum to get into your business downtown Selma, it was okay at first. It was okay. 'Cause everybody done that. But you had to actually start putting money back into your business and get it up, because what's happened, all these other businesses are coming in, and they bringing money. No, they bringing hundreds of thousands of dollars. No, the people who renovating buildings now, they're putting $500,000 or more than what in their buildings now, and they're bringing a higher class client down here now. So now you got them bringing that client down here that they don't want to come in your business if yours doesn't line up to what they at. So that's why I gotta keep pushing mine, because I done the bare minimum to get in, but every year I take my money, put it back in to keep up with the guys who's coming behind me. So I got to keep my business looking just like theirs. So if you're somebody who not putting the money back and reinvesting it back in your business, you ain't gonna be able to stay here because now you got all these other people who have raised the expectation up and bringing a new set of customers in. That now those customers not gonna go in your building. So now you gotta come and you gotta start putting money back into your building, back into your business. That's the same thing that's happened to the appliance repair business. This thing where you could come in here and you didn't have to know nothing about marketing, you didn't have to know nothing about business, you didn't have to you didn't have to answer the phone, you didn't have to have no website. All that stuff now is gone. Because now you got people coming in who are real hungry, and who actually now know business, and they're gonna eat your lunch because they can go anywhere. And if you got calls in your area that they can get, guess what? They coming to get them. They don't care nothing about that now. And so you think where you were just gonna just skate through and not have to learn any business, not have to put no money back into your appliance repair business, you're gonna be in some trouble because they're coming after you, not to do no harm to you, but they coming to eat. This is the first time they had this opportunity where they can actually say, I run a real business and I can make as much money as I want to make, and all that training and all that stuff that I've got in corporate America, I can bring that dump it here in my appliance repair business, and I can go out here and I can beat majority of these guys and these young ladies. And so now you got to step your game up, and you don't want to do it. You want to close the doors off. Say don't let them in. I'm tired of looking at them. But if they were to let us get back into the electrical, HVAC, plumbing, it'd be the same thing. They just gonna lock us out. We don't have anywhere else to go. This is the appliance repair is us. We're not leaving it. We're not gonna let it go because we can't go anywhere else. Where else we're gonna go? No, this thing, oh, come work for me. You have 40, 50 years to go hire African Americans. None of y'all didn't hire them. We didn't even know about it. So so now all of a sudden everybody wants to hire them. It ain't. They don't work. It's not that. Nobody wanted to give them no jobs. Like I say, I'm not new. I've been here. I know what the industry is. Nobody wanted to give them any jobs, and so now they come and they creating their own jobs. And like I say, and the fact that they caught up so fast and they're sitting there, and you can see it. Like I say, the problem that while the problem a lot of times with us as African Americans and stuff like that, they say it's the 1 block away. 1 block away, you can tell I'm an African American man. 1 block away, you can't tell if somebody's is a Jew or some of the Latinos. You can't tell if they Latino or white from 1 block away, but you can tell I'm black. So when you go to conferences and you start seeing all that color popping up, I think it bothers people. But we're not going anywhere. Just open it up and say, okay, this right here is what this appliance repair is, and let's be the actual um, the leader to get the other skilled trades to open back up to us, so we can go in. We got a chance to be like baseball was back in the day with Jackie Robinson, where we can say, okay, look at this, they came into the appliance repair field because it was open, and they were able to get in here and they was able to fill in the gaps of the skilled trades. Let's find a way that we can actually take these minority men, African American men. Not say, let me go a little bit deeper. Uh, Adults are foundational black, African black people who came from slaves. Let's find a way that we can get them back into the skilled trades, back into the workforce, so we don't have to see a whole side of town like Rocky Mountain um, going away like that. And where we can actually get them back where they're thriving and doing well. Just think, I'm only one African American male that was able to get in. It took me 20 some years to get here through entrepreneurship. And then from that 20 some years, look at the changes I've been able to do once I got here and had the opportunity to thrive. And the opportunity that I have, well, didn't nobody give it to me. It's taking. I gotta be careful because, like I say, everybody watch. It's taken me 20 some years to get here, and my 20 some years of getting here, um, it still is not enough. If I did not have appliance repair, the skilled trades, and I had not ran my business for that longer time, I couldn't do what I'm doing right now in Rocky Mount. I thought in Rocky Mount I could easily go there and develop a piece of property and get in and out. Nah, the way society is getting set up now, you're not going to be able to pull yourself out. Like I said, just that small little piece of property that I'm trying to develop right there. You know, if you ain't got 100,000 right now, if you ain't got 100,000 in cash that you got access to, you're in trouble. If pretty soon, in another 5 or 10 years, if you ain't got 250, 300,000, you're in trouble. That's just to get it open, and Lord help if you don't know how to run the business. Once you get it open, you're in trouble. You're gonna be in trouble because they got it set up. Everybody's eating off of you. Everybody's eating off of you. I mean, you're gonna have the city trying to hit you for $6,000 and $7,000 every time you turn around. The contractors gonna be getting you for $6,000 and $7,000 every time you turn around. The parts houses gonna be getting you for 6 or 7. Everybody's gonna be eating off of it, and they expect you to take all that money and go and eat off the. They saying you got a business coming, so you're gonna eat off of the community. So they expect everybody trying to get their money um, uh, off of everybody. And if you somebody ain't got a way to get out there and to get them off of you, you're in trouble. You ain't gonna you're not gonna be able to do what I'm doing right now. Working no job. It ain't gonna create enough cash for you to do it. So I'm telling you all now, don't push us out of don't try to lock no doors and get us out of appliance repair stuff. Because if you allow us to man, my stomach over top of my belt. If you allow us to get in, just imagine if I had two or three other people right beside me doing the same thing that I'm doing. We would change the whole community. We would change the whole community almost overnight. But the fact that that every time we get ready to start making a move, everybody start complaining. We're not. You're not seeing us do anything to bother anybody. We're just here trying to work. Just here trying to work. And I just don't know. I'm gonna read some of the stuff I got going on in the chat. Then I'm getting out of here because I got work to do. So let's read what we got going on in the chat. Um, let's see here because I've been saying something I shouldn't say. Frank Evans said, "What's up, Sneed?" All right. Mike Reed has been giving some good game. Yeah, he has. Shout out to Mike Reed because Mike Reed, the information Mike Reed been giving out has really helped me. Today I went out. I had a dryer at a hotel. The motor is gone. I was able to jump on that. What else I got to do? I got to do another. I got to do another commercial job coming up. But yeah, the information Mike Reed has given me the actual ability to go out here. And when I need to get cash, I jump back into the appliance repair field, and that's how I make my money. Stoker reviews. You heard what Tyson is doing. I don't know. I don't know what Tyson is doing. 63 Impala Rag dude. What's up, Mike and ABC fam? All right. Greg B said, "What's up, Mike and ABC?" All right. Mr. O, brother Mike, I had a KitchenAid French door the other day with the damper not opening. I replaced the damper, it still didn't work. I replaced two control boards and it still didn't come on. Check. I don't know. I'll have to get the service manual, but you have to think what causes that damper to open and close. You're gonna have the damper itself. You're gonna have the control board that actually sends power to the actual damper, and you're gonna have a thermistor someplace that actually tells it, okay, it's time. The temperature has been met, and it's time to close or time to open. So you're gonna have at least three things going on in there to tell it that it's open and closing. And some of them, you need to get the service manual. Some of them might even open and close when you open the door. So it might even be a door switch on there too that it might be reading, telling it to open and close. So you need to check all of those devices, and from there you'll find out which one is bad. So it might be something. I would check and make sure that the light, if you hit the door switch, if the light is coming on and off, because it might be something where it thinks the actual door is open or the door is closed and door is open and it's staying shut all the time. So I would take a look at that too. Mr. O, I spent about $800 on parts and still didn't fix the bummer. Laugh out loud. You're right about these machines. Yeah, it is, but that's how it is. The control service manual sometimes don't tell you what it is. Even us who has been doing this years still running to the strength. Yeah, yeah, but that's just what it is. It don't mean you don't know what you're doing. We know you know what you're doing, and you ain't trying to out here scam nobody. It's just a machine sometimes. They're a little finicky. And especially if if you chasing a software problem hard to get, that's the hardest problem in the world to catch because it could be something, a glitch in the software, and you don't know it because you can't read. We don't have access to the code, so we don't know what they're actually looking for, what they're sensing for. So that's one of the hardest problems it is to catch. And you try to fix the software problem, or you fix you can't, or you trying to find bad engineering. If bad engineering is bad engineering, ain't nothing you can do about it. My HVAC life. Doesn't matter how big the company. Only going to be one person showing up to your house, and that person usually knows more than the owner. Yep, work to fill your pockets. Not exactly, exactly. Most of the owners don't know anything about repairing the appliances, repairing the HVAC, repair. They don't know. Uh, and so the stuff that they always told you to scare you. Well, you got to pay your own taxes. Well, you get the book, and I'm gonna teach you how to take advantage of the tax law. Where you have to get health insurance. One day you can pay for your health insurance for one day of work, or pay for your health insurance for the whole month. What are you gonna do about retirement? Uh, Retirement, I'm gonna go out and buy property, and have that as my retirement. So, or you can buy mutual funds if you don't want to deal with that. So all this stuff that they try to scare you about working for somebody, it's just to scare you. You don't need to work with nobody nowadays. Don't Working for somebody nowadays don't buy you anything but a headache. To be honest with you, that's all it is. People, I get the high school kids to come work for me right now because and now I come back to that later. But I get the high school kids because I want to get them their first job and stuff. I want somebody who's not dependent upon me to pay bills and this and that. But now they don't got so bad now. They don't push that responsibility down to the high school kids. I'm finding out some of my employees they got grown people bills at the house. The parents can put bills on them, and I'm surprised. I'll be like, man, y'all need to go out and enjoy being a teenager. Well, I got bills. How the hell you ain't got no bill? Yes, I do. I got to pay this. What your parents do? Well, they not working right now. Man, good lord. Greg B. Bingo. Yeah, that's what it is. I think it's just the fact that just a lot of African Americans are showing up. That's the reason why. DCNF. So what's going on, Mike and ABC fam? All right. Cheaper than a store. Yeah, it is. What happened? What what happened one time in Selma? Selma decided that they're gonna when they had this thing going on with these storage wars and this auction stuff, when the antique auction, Selma decided they're gonna be the antique capital of America. And so all the vacant buildings and stuff, they decided we're gonna turn them into antique shops, and we're going to market for people to come here to buy antiques. And the town actually would give you money. They give you stipends to actually open up an antique shop downtown Selma because there want no buildings here. So a lot of people who own who what you call who own the buildings, they just took their stuff out of storage units and just threw it in Selma in the building and say, hey, it's an antique shop, and then the town paid them money. and they will only open it up once a year when they have the 301 yard sale. They'll open it up then, and then the ones that didn't do it, they will what you call. They'll get somebody to come in and say, open up you like to do yard sales? Yeah, open up a antique store down here. Ain't no antiques, just stuff, yard sale stuff that they go get. Put that down here, and then they put it down there, and the person who owned the building will get money and get concessions on their on light bills and stuff like that. So they wouldn't charge you no rent as long as you had something in there, and you came and opened up whenever you want to. They didn't care. There's no you go in there. But now we do have real antique stores that's here. But prior to that, you go there. They want no rhyme or reason what they had in there. So they didn't even know what they had in there. They just throw it in there and hope somebody come by. And so and it's gotten like that at the 301 yard sale. You go out there, and somebody just done went and got anything and just and dumped it in a pile and put a price tag on it, get all of this for $80. Man, that's trash that you supposed to take all down to the trash dump. But that's what they done. That's the mentality that they had. And so now those same people are sitting here, and you got somebody spent probably probably close to $1 million building a beer brewery down here. You got somebody spent close to maybe $500,000 putting a bar in. You got people who putting money into these buildings, and now the people that are the customers that are coming down here now, that's the customer they're pulling. That's the customer we're pulling. So now the customers don't want to go into your spot because it's like I tell people all the time. You have to decide who you're going to be. If you're going to be Roof Chris or you're going to be a Golden Corral. No, the person who go to Roof Chris, they don't care if Golden Corral giving away steaks. They ain't going to go in there and eat. And the person who go to Golden Corral, don't care how nice Roof Chris is, they not going to go in there because they're not going to feel welcome. And that's where we at right now. And they're going, if I can get this channel fly, that's where we at right now in Selma with the whatchamacall, with the actual some of the half the buildings and stuff where people trying to figure out where they at. And sometimes I go in if I leave that alone. I ain't gonna say that. Patrick Young, what's good? Mike and ABC fam. Hey, how you doing? TPHP Walker, what's up, Mike and ABC fam? We are business minded. Stay strong. Yeah, we are. They networking. DC Neff, Mike, you're speaking nothing but the truth. Thanks. 66 reflections. Mike, what's happening? What's up, ABC? All right. Tyson. Oh, you talking about the food? Yeah, I saw that. Tyson fired all their employees and hired illegals for cheap labor. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. They fired all of them, and then they hired more illegals back than the people they let off. So they want that they ain't have to work because they hired almost twice as many illegals as the people they let off. But that's what it is, and what's happened. We're in a bad situation. We might not want to admit to it, but we're in a bad situation because right now you got all these baby boomers. I got a friend I grew up with back home, and his mom and his dad died, and he got 300 acres. He got 300 acres just handed to him. He ain't got to pay no taxes or nothing on it. He got 300 acres. So you got all these people transferring all that land, all that property and stuff that's been locked up. These baby boomers had it's coming getting passed back down to the generation that's our age, and they ain't got to pay no taxes on it. They got all this land, all this wealth, and here you are, you stuck with nothing, and they not selling it. It ain't like the old days where they'll sell you acre. Well, don't nobody want to sell you no land now, unless it's some crazy amount. And they don't care because they they don't have to pay no taxes on it. They get what they call a step up. So from their tax base is based upon when they received it. So hey, I received it. I'm gonna sell it for my grandfather Probably got it doing. My grandfather, he got it doing what you call doing the Homestead Act, when all you had to do was just get on a horse or walk out west and just walk you off 400 acres of land, and the government gave it to you for free after slavery. So they got money, they got free land during the Homestead Act. We couldn't get none of it. So that land been in their family for all those years. Ain't nobody paid nothing for it. They done used all that money and all the resources from it for all those years. Now they popping up and they getting it again, and they got all this wealth, and you don't have anything, and your kids don't have anything. No, we're in trouble. We're in trouble, and here it is. The people that you all are listening to, trying to get business advice from, trying to get financial advice from, they in worse shape than you all are. I'm being honest. They're in worse shape than you all are. They uh they don't have anything. Somebody come talking to you. They in their 60s, and they trying to talk to you about uh just crazy stuff. Talk to you about how much credit they got, and they don't own anything. They're renting someplace to live in their 60s. They're renting someplace to live. Talking about some crazy Rolex. Talking about some device for having sex at 60. Come on, man. And y'all go there for business advice. I can't believe the stuff that we do. We listen to people, and we never see them build any businesses. Never. We never see not one of them. Not one of them have a business that you all can go to on down. You can't go. Doctor Boris Watkins doesn't have no business you all can go to. Um, uh, I don't know any of them got a business you all can go to. I don't know not one that have a business. Maybe that. Tell me one. Tell me one person this in this YouTube space. Um. Uh. Tell me one person in this YouTube space that talk about entrepreneurship and business. That has a business that you all, a physical business that you all can actually walk into and patronize. I don't know not one of them. I don't know not one. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking hard. I don't know not one of them that has a physical business that you all can go to and patronize. But that's where we're taking our advice from. And all they're doing is just taking it, and they say, oh, we taking it, and we're gonna I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna buy real estate. We don't ever see the real estate from we never see them going through from beginning to completion of the real estate. We don't They not walking you through them actually developing it and fixing it and telling you how they doing it. We don't see any of that. But I don't know. And we put all our effort into that, and then we're gonna wake up and we're gonna be worse off than in 10 years than we are right now, because you squandered. They took all the money that you had to come up on doing the PPP thing and all that, during COVID. You gave it to them, and they squandered it. They don't even know where the money at. That's why they out here trying to figure out a way to get back in your pockets again. They don't know where the money at. They don't mess that money up and don't have anything to show. They ain't built anything for you all. And so now they trying to come back and find another way to come back into your pockets. I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know what we're gonna do. And I tell you all, you gotta go out here. Only place you can afford to buy is in these underserved neighborhoods, but you don't want to buy them. You don't know where you don't want to buy in your neighborhood. You say I don't want to buy there, because we're there. Black people don't want to buy in black neighborhoods because black people are there. They want to wait until other communities come in, and they say it's okay to buy. But by that time, the price is too high. You can't afford it. So I don't know what we're gonna do, because what I'm gonna be honest. What they do, they look at when they go over there to Rocky Mount. It's just like when if they're going out to if I'm a developer and I'll go buy me a piece of land. And I buy that land. I know probably the trees and the underbrush and all that there. I know they got snakes. I know they might have some rats. It might be some hornets. It's gonna be all of these rodents and stuff that I don't undesirables that I don't want there. But I'm not gonna say, oh, the land ain't no good, blah 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 blah. I just know that it's there. So what do I do as a developer? I just start pushing them off and getting rid of them. You don't care. You don't care where the snake go. You don't care what the snake do. You don't care if you take it. You don't care what happened to the snake. You don't care what happened to the hornets. You just getting them out. Get away from here. You don't care. That's the way they look at them. They look at them like they are the rodents. Okay, they instead of the snakes, they just got these black people walking around here in the way. Just get them out the way. What you gonna do with them? I don't care what you do. Lock them up, put them in jail. That way, put them in jail and then give my grandson a job watching them while he in jail. Just get them out. Give them 30 years, 40 years. Give them these baseball numbers in jail, and then what we'll do to make it so that they don't think it's nothing bad about jail. We're gonna now start pushing the YouTube channels where these guys have done 30 years in jail. And we're gonna let them come here and we're gonna push that, make it seem like it's something nice. Let you listen to that all day. So now you don't feel bad about going to jail. It sounds like it's something fun. So they have sound like they're having a good time in jail. So now you go on down there to jail. But then somebody like Mike Sneed come here telling you about entrepreneurship and telling you about building businesses and stuff like that. We'll keep him down below 8,000 subscribers and stuff because we don't want that message to get out. But we'll let the 100,000 get out, telling you about all the jail stories about me and getting. They don't tell you about no. You've been there 30, 40 years. No, they don't tell you how they were able to survive in there while saying a woman. No, they tell you all this other stuff, but they don't tell you about that. But you act like they don't care about that. So they so they put that out there, but they don't want to teach you all how to actually come up and do for yourself. Somebody who's actually out there doing it, somebody who's actually going out there building something. They don't want to put that out there. Moose Daniels, do you have any classes coming to make? Nah, I have a appliance boot camp class coming up in April, and I have an ice cream parlor class coming up in April. That you see going across the screen. The ice cream parlor, I can pretty much guarantee you that's the last time I'm doing that. I'm I'm not doing that anymore with the ice cream. Not because it don't work, because it works too well. That's why I'm getting. I'm getting. I ain't showing nobody else the ice cream. I'm not showing nobody else the kettle corn. All that stuff. I'm being selfish with it. I'm not showing anybody else. So with that, that's gonna be the last. If you want to get that, you better go buy the ice cream thing because I'm not showing anybody else that because with that, it's a way you can actually buy property. I'm buying property and developing property with the ice cream. So I'm not giving that out anymore. Appliance repair. I'm doing it. This might be the last one. I supposed to be doing it with the actual universities and stuff, but the universities, I haven't heard anything else about which way they're gonna go. So with that, I'm gonna what you call if they not doing it, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the appliance boot camp anymore. I've gotten the ice cream parlor to the point where it's ready. It can support me and my family. Once I get this one open, we more than good, and I'm just going to concentrate on my family. Like now, I got to get off of here because I need to go get things ready for our event that we have tomorrow. But now I'm doing like everybody else. I'm actually now focusing on my businesses and running my businesses and getting out of here. Um, I don't have the time to put in anymore. No, because we got too many we got too many issues. We got too many issues. I mean, I'm gonna tell you what we have. All right, now right now I've been I've this past week I done something with the Chamber of Commerce, where I'm actually helping people who actually run businesses and stuff. So with that, uh, uh, I had to actually talk to people who actually run businesses, and it was refreshing. This past weekend, this past week. I, if you listening, there ain't no shot, no bad thing. It's just I'm just I ain't picking anything. I'm just saying how the thing works. This past last week, I do a video and I'm telling you I can't do this no more. I gotta get somebody else to finish this container. I don't have time to do it no more. I had somebody reach out. Hey Sneed, I didn't why you tell me you needed some help with that container? I would I can do it for you. Um no, you can't do that because I gotta have a licensed plumber, somebody who know what they're doing. I can do it. You don't know what you're doing. Well, you can show me how. No, I don't want to show you how because I ain't got time to do it. I want somebody else to do it. Well, I need to make a little bit of money. Okay, you can paint it for me. Okay, when can I paint it? Well, we should have it inspected maybe Thursday. You can paint it Thursday after I get it inspected and I get everything framed up. Okay, I'll do it Thursday. Okay, Thursday come. You want me to go paint that container? No, you can't paint it now because we couldn't get it inspected. It got to be sitting on the concrete pad. We got moved on the concrete pad. So it's not inspected yet. So we're gonna move it on the concrete pad. Once it gets inspected, we can put the floor in and get it framed. Then you can paint it. So when is that gonna happen? Oh, it should be ready by Saturday, about Sunday. They're gonna do it work over the weekend and then do it Sunday. Okay, all right. I'll go paint it Sunday. No problem. Well, anyway, it rained. It rained Saturday, Friday, and Saturday, so they couldn't. They can't put the stuff on the walls unless it's a certain temperature, and they ain't working out there in the rain, uh, out there in the mud and stuff. So I get called Sunday. Hey, Mr. Sneed, can you want me to go paint that? No, you can't paint it. Why not? Because it rained and they're not able. They weren't able to finish it. They're not gonna finish it till next week. Plus, because it rained, I haven't had a chance to go out there and finish doing my patch welding and stuff. You can't paint it until I finish doing all the welding and patch the holes. With Mr. Sneed, how about if I go there and I paint everything besides the stuff you need to have welded on? No, I'm not gonna do that. It's not ready to be painted. Well, Mr. Sneed, I feel like you playing me. How playing you? Uh, you told me you were gonna let me paint it. I am gonna let you paint it. Uh, and why I can't go paint it now? Because it's not ready to get painted. But you told me I could paint it. Yeah, you can paint it. But why I can't go paint it? Because I'm not ready for you to paint it. Well, I need some money. Who problem is that? Go get you some money, but I don't need it to be painted now. Well, Mr. Sneed, you told me this is what they told me. I was doing you a favor. Oh, you were doing me a favor. How was you doing me a favor? I didn't charge you no deposits or no service call fee to come out there to paint your container. I didn't call you to ask you to paint my container. You called me and asked me for some work. I'm gonna give you some work. I didn't call and say, "Hey, I need you to go paint. Can you come paint this and look at it?" I said, if I called you and say, "Hey, I'm ready for you to paint," and you came over there and you said, "Okay," then I'll pay you a deposit. But if you calling me because you ain't got no work to do, hey, I give you something to do. Mr. Sneed, you playing me. You're a businessman. You told me you were gonna let me paint it, and you're not being fair with me. I said, "Are you serious?" Yeah. Okay. It's not ready to be painted. I'll call you when it's ready to be painted. Okay. When you gonna call? I don't know when it's ready to get painted, but that's the stuff I have to deal with. And what's happened is us now. It ain't but $200 I'm paying him to paint it. But the fact of the matter is, it ain't ready to be painted, and I ain't going out there jumping in the way just to get you $200. I just told them. I just done the video. Told I got $7,000 I gotta pay to get the door and the window in. I got 6,000 I gotta pay to get the water and the sewer turned on. I haven't started on doing my landscaping. I got all this stuff I gotta pay, and you worrying me about $200 for you. That's what's wrong with black people. We don't care about each other. All you care about what you can get from me. You ain't calling me say, "Hey, Mr. Sneed, it ain't like Roman, the guy who's finishing it up. He what's call? He said, "Hey, I fix it for you. I do it for you. Uh, uh, just uh, just get the material here. Not this is how much I'm gonna charge. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You go do your job." Then I just get the material that he needs. And a lot of times he calling me, "Hey, I need this material," and we getting back and forth to the part. I just left my truck and my key. Go there and get what you need, then call me and I'll pay. That's what I'm looking to do. But you just come in here just looking to pull, and not give anything to me. Not give anything. Not give anything. And we don't care. They give a they give not a they don't give a damn if I can't get my building up and running. All they care about themselves. And this is exactly what they told me. Mrs. Sneed, you can I said uh I said it ain't ready. I'll call you when it's ready. You can say that, Mrs. Sneed, because you have a middle class life. How the, how the hell you think I got a middle class life? By doing the stuff that I'm doing. I can't. You're a grown man. I've taught you everything that I know. You go out here and get it. You go out here and get it. You go do it. No, that's how you do it. Who do I get to call? Like I say, I gotta have all this money to finish up my stuff. Who I get to call? Who I call and say, "Hey man, I need some money, man. Can you get me to do this? Can you get me?" No, I had to go fix something. I had to go out here and get it myself. Look at my hands all scratched up and stuff today. I had to go get it. I have to go get it today. I whatchamacall. Uh, I'm there. I'm helping. I'm over there and I'm helping somebody fix up his fix his van. I'm doing a favor for one of my friends, helping him fix his van so he can use his van to deliver his ice cream carts and stuff. So I'm doing that. I had to come back and get the cable ends for the battery to connect the cable to the battery. I pull up and this is how the universe is because I'm there helping him do that. I say, okay, I don't have time to really do it, but I'm gonna help him make him some money because he got an event where he's gonna be doing it for the bank. He's catering ice cream for the bank, and he need to be able to get his ice cream cart over there. Okay, I'm gonna help you get your thing done. So I'm there helping him do that. So while I'm helping him do that, he whatchamacall. Uh uh I'm helping him do it, and next thing you know, he whatchamacall. He comes and I say, okay, I gotta go get the battery terminal. I'm not coming back to get the battery terminal. I see three people standing in front of my ice cream parlor. I said, okay, how y'all doing? Can I help you? Yeah, can I help you? Uh we wanted to get some ice cream. We just left the Rudy Theater. We wanted to get some of your ice cream. I said, we're normally closed, but if you want to get some ice cream, I thought it was just the three people. I said, if you want to get some ice cream, I'll whatchamacall. I'll open up and I'll give you the ice cream, get you some ice cream. Okay, fine. Let me call everybody. So I'm looking. I said, okay, fine. So it was a whole busload of people. That's how the universe done because I'm there helping him and bringing benefits and stuff to him. He whatchamacall. The universe opened up. I made almost $700 in less than an hour. I called them up. Hey man, I got a whole busload of people come. They in less than an hour. I made $700. And wait a minute, I see you. Oh, let me go answer this real quick. I see my man just jumped in. All right. Here go Durain. I just saw you, Durain. Okay, Durain. I tell you again, I'm not picking at you, but this is a conversation. Okay, Durain said that's not what I said at all. You're on here lying, man. You offered me the paint job after I inquired about the plumbing job. I said, sure, when do you need to be painted? I had a house fire and offered to do your painting. You offered, yes. Once again, like I was telling you, Durain, I did not call you to ask you to paint my container. You called me looking for work, and I told you can paint it. You said you wanted to do the plumbing job, but you're not a licensed plumber, and you can't do that plumbing job. That's why I told you the plumbing job has to be done by somebody who knows what they're doing. You said, well, the plumber didn't know what he was doing. He does know what he's doing, but we had to. This is the first time we've done a container like this, so things have to be changed. All right, go again. We're gonna read a little bit more. Uh, Offered to do the plumbing, and also I never asked you to teach me to do anything. I never mentioned you teaching me anything with the plumbing. I asked you the details of needing a permit. Uh, that goes back when you was talking about the plumbing. When you asked me, you said, "Hey, you could have showed me how to do the plumbing, like you showed me how to do it at your store." I said I couldn't do that because I have to have a permit. You said why you didn't need one at the store. I said the store we already had occupancy, so I was already up and running, and I was just making repairs to the plumbing. All right, we're gonna read a little bit more. Uh, I didn't look for work. I asked to do the plumbing. Watch how you word it. Okay. 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 You said you didn't. I didn't look for work. I asked to do the plumbing. Watch how you word it. Okay. You're not able to do that plumbing because you saw how entailed that plumbing is. So from there, I said you can do the painting. And once again, you called me and I told you I can't do the painting because I hadn't it's not ready to be painted. But that's where it goes. It's just like this, Durain. Serious business, just like this. Uh, okay, okay. You said I did not tell. I wrong. I did not tell you to show me anything. Okay, all right. We'll get away from showing you anything about that, but we'll go with this right here. I'm gonna let. I was gonna let you. I'm letting you paint the actual shipping container, but it's not ready to be painted. So why would you want me to actually let you paint it and paint around the spaces that don't need to be painted just so you can get your money and hurt me in the process? Why would you do that? Why do you not care about me and my problems? All you're doing is putting your problems there. You don't see anything about how's that going to benefit? How would that benefit me? I didn't ask you to do the painting. You offered because you knew I painted houses and that for years before you taught me upon. Uh, okay, all right. So okay, all right. I offer you that. I offer you the. Okay. I this was okay. Once again, Durain, this is what I have to deal with, y'all. Why would I do what? Why if you call me, it's one thing. If somebody called me and say, hey, if I call a painter and I say, hey, I'm ready for my house to get painted. That's one thing. When I do that, I call and say, hey, I want you. If I was to reach out to you, Durain, and say, I'm not making you seem like no beggar. You're not seeming like no beggar. The thing of it is, I'm trying to make you see how it is, how it works. You're right now, you're being inconsiderate. If I say I'm gonna let you paint the container, Durain, I'm saying I'm gonna let you paint the container, but I gotta let you paint it. Okay. Yes, if I tell you I'm gonna let you paint my container, I'm gonna let you paint my container. But you have to if I don't call you and say, "Hey, Durain, I'm ready for you to paint it," it don't. I'm not ready for you to paint it. I was trying to help you out, but at the same time, you didn't care that the fact that hey, I'm telling you, it's not ready to be painted. You just like you going on now. How is it you're being a jerk, man? I really looked up to you. I'm not being a jerk, Durain. I'm telling you again, it's not ready. It was not ready to be painted. It was not ready to be painted. But you keep going on and on. And nobody painting you as no beggar. Lord. What? Look. See. Okay. All right. I'm gonna let this go. Uh. Okay. All right. We'll leave out and alone. Okay. We'll leave out and alone, right? I'm gonna let it go. But that's what I have to deal with. That's what I have to deal with. It's not. There's nothing wrong with. Let me say this. That's what I have to deal with helping. If I'm trying to help somebody, it turns into that where okay, you say you're gonna do this, it ain't ready for this to be painted. They ain't ready for me painted. Brandon Beaton, Mike, that's an issue that we both share. Just say no, even when you don't want to. Yeah, no, I try to help out, but that's one of the reasons. Don't paint no picture of these people. It's the people that look up to you. Nobody saying you. Nobody saying you leeching. Nobody saying you leeching the rain. Nobody saying you leeching. I told you you've what you call it. Everything I know I have taught you. Okay, I'm gonna let it go. He's not gonna see it no other way. The problem is I did need a plumber, but I needed a plumber. I needed a plumber. Uh, uh, Lord have mercy. Mm, mm, mm. And see that's why and that's why I said I'm getting off the YouTube, and that's why I said I like that's why I say I like doing the stuff I'm doing with the people who actually are running the businesses, because then they you have something to actually work with. But a lot of times with us, we got so much stuff I have to do. It's just so much stuff I have to do to get to a point where I can actually teach entrepreneurship. It's just so much. It's just so much, and you're the only person. So who do I get to call when I need something? Who do I have to call? I don't have nobody I can call. I don't have anybody that I can call. Nobody. No, nobody I can call. Nobody I can call. That I can when times get rough on me, who I gonna call? Tell me who I call. If I go out here and I can't fix a appliance, who I'm gonna call? If I ain't got no service calls, who I'm gonna call? If I ain't got no money to fix my container, who I'm gonna call? I don't have nobody I can call. But then if hey, this right here is the prime example of why I'm going over and just dealing with the younger kids and dealing with the ones that's actually moving on. Because like I say, it's getting to the point where this happened, where you just no. Okay, can you drop the link or inbox me the last ice cream boot camp info? I don't see it on the screen. I'm gonna drop this. Then I'm getting out here. I got some stuff I need to do. I've been here too long. But that's you all see firsthand the stuff that and nothing wrong. Dwayne, a nice young guy, nice young guy. He like I said, he a nice young guy. But sometimes we don't see eye to eye on some things, and that was one of the things. But he's a good guy. Um, but the other thing is, there's a lot more people like the rain that I'm helping that I have to deal with. But they do good. They do good. Give me a second. I'm gonna put it on here. Here's the link to the actual ice cream parlor boot camp. There you go. Yeah, they go slick. Slick say, yeah, slick will talk junk. uh, yeah, yeah. Slick say he'll talk junk. He will. He will do it. But that uh, he will talk junk, but he will help me out. Well, see that, but that's you have to be considerate and patient when you're on some of this. But a lot of times, with us, we're in such a dire strait. In our community, we don't have time. No, no, no. Like Malcolm X used to say, it's one thing when it's one thing when somebody is sitting on a red hot stove and they're burning, and you tell them, hey, they ain't got time for you to say, hey, I need this and that, or wait next week because they need it right now. It's something else when somebody got a little distance between them and life, they can actually understand. Hey, no, I can't do it right now. And a lot of times with somebody who got red hot situation, Bobby Oxidon. Yeah, I have you down. I have you down for the ice cream pop. So you got somebody got red hot situation. They ain't got time for you to actually be saying, "Hey, hold on and wait a week or two." They need something done right now. And a lot of times in our community, too many of our people got red hot situations. and I can't deal with I can't deal with the red hot situations anymore. The red hot situations are what's keeping me from actually being able to do what I need to have done. Because everybody around you got red hot situation, it pulls you away from your situation. Then next thing you know, I got red hot situation. So you know, it's easier to tell people, "Oh, just hold off." But I see where they're coming from, but it can't be like that. No, it's one thing if somebody call you to and ask you to do something, you come out, then you whatchamacallit, you get a deposit and you get all of that. But if you call somebody else, uh, if you call somebody else, you kind of waiting on them when they can do it, especially if they're trying to do you a solid. Uh, Brothers looking at it from a different perspective. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. All right. Well, once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'll be back on Thursday. I'll be back on Thursday. Um, Thank y'all again for everything. Everything. I really appreciate it. Follow us as we put the ice cream parlor together. Make sure I got everybody. Yep, I got everybody in. Follow us as we put the ice cream parlor together. Thank you again. I'll be back on Thursday. Talk to you later. Bye bye.